Here's another late development, and this news keeps coming in as we're talking here.
Favorite president. Your favorite president to talk about.
My favorite president to talk about is the Orange Oompa Loompa. He's the reason why we got 300 subscribers right
He's not an Oompa Loompa. He's a tall guy. He's not a short dude. It would be more funny if he was orange and short.
He is orange, but he's just not short.
He's not short though. He's a relatively tall guy.
He's like 6'1".
250 pounds, which he should not be 250 pounds.
He's not 250.
That's unhealthy
He's
for
not,
a 74-year-old man.
He's
He
not
eats KFC and
250
drinks
pounds.
Dr. Pepper.
He's definitely
he needs
like
to lose
270.
about 40 pounds.
He's definitely like
Legit.
270. He's definitely like 270. There's no way in hell.
He's not that dumpy, bro. He's not that dumpy.
Bro, you are
He's
giving...
pretty dumpy, but not that bad.
Nah, I think he's that bad. Oh, I had...
Hey,
you want to know something? I did have a bumper for... the COVID thing, but I guess we don't need it now. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Identity Booth. My name's Heero. That's Eric, and we still haven't figured out how to work the chats, but that's okay. You guys can all chat from the same person, which is, I don't know which one it is. I think it's Majin Buu. Yeah, it's Majin Buu. It's the pink one. If you want to know what the chat's saying, look at the pink one. All right, guys. But if you want to know what we've been up to, you can always check us out on YouTube, iTunes, Twitch, the whole 9 yards. All that stuff will be in the description below. Oh, by the way, Eric, did I tell you we're affiliated now? If you got we got Google. Hey, Amazon, what's good? Amazon hooked us up. So we have a code. Oh, one of the Pokemon went away. Two of them just came back.
That don't matter. Go down in that comment section. We know y'all get stuff drop ship from Amazon. Show your boys some love so we can pay for our sushi date and go ahead and hit that Amazon link and go buy some things.
All right, so this is how it works. Just hit that link below in the description. Just hit it. It'll take you to a page, but then you can go buy whatever you want to go buy, and that's all it is. There's no tricks or gimmicks. If you're buying stuff from Amazon and you want to stick it to the man and you want to help support small YouTubers like me and Eric, just hit that link, buy whatever you're gonna buy. It works on Prime, even if you don't got Prime, which is like some broke shit. So go get Prime. Like even I have Prime. So
shots fired.
Shots fired.
What? Hey man, it's a
pandemic. You know what? You're absolutely right.
$100 for Prime.
You're absolutely right.
Don't talk down on their situation.
If you need Prime, I got you. If you need Prime, I got you. Hit me up. I'll give you my link. I don't care. I'll give you my link. I don't care. But our goal here today is to talk about money. And that's why we're talking about Amazon, because some folks owe you guys money. You feel me?
Oh.
And if there's anything that I find more repulsive about people, it's their inability to keep up with their own lie. Like, you gotta hear that shit real clearly, because we know that people are gonna fuck with you. Inherently, Eric, people are going to try and fuck with you. But when they're fucking with you and it's out of tune, that's what's really messed up. Because there's certain people that you know you can't approach. And when people try and approach you on that play shit, that's what irritates me. It's like me going into a bar with my lady and a gay dude approaches me and says he wants my phone number. Like, bro, I'm flattered as fuck, but respect my lady. All right?
Yeah.
All right? And this is the situation we find ourselves. And look at the date on this shit. January 7th, and don't worry, I got one for Kamala too, because she was talking good shit too.
Oh my goodness.
August 12th, 2020. We'll get to it. We are in a recession right now. We are in a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic right now. Two devastating aspects of our social economic lifestyle has literally been juxtaposed into the universe. To say that we don't need help now is kind of annoying. To acknowledge that we don't need the utmost help is kind of annoying. But no one even forced this on them. They put it on us. They made the suggestions about $2,000, right, Eric?
100% they did. I mean, you see it right there on the screen.
So then let's play this
Liberal
video.
News, ABC News, from what I can see.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we get in these situations, and if y'all been following this channel for any length of time, what is it I say about politicians? Don't believe what they say, only what they do. And you see right here, he said one thing and he did another. And at the end of the day, what did you do? What you said was, hey man, we're gonna make sure you get $2,000. But what you really meant was, I'm gonna just lump in that Trump $600 and give you an additional $1,400 and call it $2,000. Bro, that's some shenanigans if I ever seen it in my life. Like, that's a bunch of let me use a Joe Biden word. That's a bunch of malarkey. Bunch of hogwash.
That's a fun ass word.
Pucky.
Malarkey.
Horse pucky.
I want to play this short little segment right here, just so we're all on the same page, right? Because I love nothing more than to make fun of the orange one. It is a literal pastime that I have. I have 300 plus videos to prove it. But if you can't attack your heroes, you're really a villain in disguise.
Tying Georgia's Senate runoff results to larger stimulus checks.
He says the two wins from Democrats Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock should help the Senate increase stimulus payments to $2,000.
But if and when Americans will actually see those is still up in the air tonight.
Eric Binninghoff joins us now to explain the runoff results will have any impact on getting more money to struggling Americans. Eric.
But I literally
knew Congress has been debating pandemic economic relief since they sent out their first $1,200 round of stimulus checks back in March. But with the second relief bill passed in December and the new administration coming into Washington in just a couple weeks, we asked the question, could a third round of checks be just around the corner? For millions of Americans, it's been a painful waiting game.
It's just really hard, and I don't understand why the second stimulus is not coming.
Laura Lyles lost her job early in the pandemic and now has to rely on the food bank for meals. She's still waiting on her most recent $600 stimulus check.
With a car, I could go find another job, and I can't until I get that money.
Mitch McConnell blocked an effort to boost that check to $2,000, but at a campaign rally in Georgia this week, Joe Biden made a promise if Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock turn the Senate blue.
Their election will put an end to the block in Washington on that $2,000 stimulus check.
With both Democrats winning their runoff, what happens now?
Democrats will control the Senate, but by a very slim majority, by virtue really of incoming Vice President Kamala Harris being a tie-breaking vote.
That's UTC political science professor Chris Acuff, who says the debate over more stimulus checks goes something like this. On the pro side,
this puts money in the pockets of people and families that need relief.
And on the con,
a lot of people are concerned with the national debt.
But he says the big question
may not necessarily be over whether or not to
about these politicians.
So, and let's be clear about something, right? You say what you mean what you say. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? So this whole and you have to think about this in relations to the greater idea of every economic recession this country has ever survived. The basis consensus was if we had spent more money up front, we would have recovered faster. That's always been a consensus. That's literally something written in our history books that the white man said was okay to put in the history books. We should have spent more. So, and then the second part of this that's really annoying, which is Biden has spent the first 3 weeks in office trying to distance himself from the orange one. He has written 30 plus executive orders. He has done a lot of good things. He has truly done a lot of good things. Some things not enough, but once again, he's not the president that's going to introduce us to salvation. He's not the one. But the thing that he has tried his best to do is say or separate and show that he's not like Trump. But for some strange reason, he is now leaning on Trump's effort. Some people haven't got that $600 yet. So you promising them $1,400 isn't really satisfactory here. It's not really useful here, because what are you going to do about this money if that people can't get it? What's your game plan?
And there's a lot of people who he doesn't have one. There's a lot of people who are not going to get this money. See, they're already tightening the restrictions, and what he did was he sent his henchman, Janet Yellen, former chair of the Fed, who is now Secretary of the Treasury. He pushed her out here, and this is the problem. See, I don't want to really come out and directly say it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my henchmen and my goon squad out to come say the thing that I'm too afraid to say, because if I do, I'm not going to get the attention and the praise for doing right as I want to. And this is the problem. And unfortunately for Biden, he's got to come out and do better than this. And the only way to get people off his neck is for the only way to get people off his neck is for him to toe the progressive line, because what he seems to lack is that the Democratic Party is becoming younger and younger. And the funny thing is, the other parties hasn't caught up yet. But yes, he needs to realize that his constituency is half his age and younger. Some of them are a third of his age. And he's got to start doing doing the things that they expect him to do. Because if he does not, you already see what's going on in Portland, that they're not even putting in the news for real. And if you haven't been watching what's going on in Portland, it's the same thing that was happening last summer. You need to be paying attention. These people don't give a dang that this dude got elected. They don't care at all. What they care about is getting their agenda passed. And this is the problem. So, until he does what he's supposed to do, oh man, it's going to be a rough 2 years for this guy. And honestly, it's funny because Heero and I kind of had a conversation about this earlier in the week. This could literally be, if he keeps going on this trajectory, him giving back the House and the Senate to the Reds. I'm just saying. Do I personally have a problem with it? No. Because if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, he should have a difficult run. And he should suffer the same fate as the president before him one term. That's it. So he can either toe the line or we can vote against this guy. Especially, hey, listen, and I'm talking to my sisters. The strongest voting bloc in this entire country, 93% on average historically, is black women. So y'all got the power to get him out of here, because black dudes don't got the power to get him out of here. The black dudes ain't had the power to get Trump elected. So dang sure. And it's over 2 million more of y'all than it is of us. So I'm just saying.
The thing that a lot of people are going to have to come to terms with here is, it's not even like, remember, the people were so defeated by only getting that one stimulus check back in May that we said we're not going to ask the government for money. Because we know that you're not going to give, like, you've had a year to give us money. So for the Democrats to come in with that being their slogan, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Kamala. You know, I never trusted Kamala because she's a cop. And that's just the golden rule for me. I don't trust. Great accolades and all that stuff, but she's still a cop. And I don't trust cops. So and I don't trust. I love black women, but I distrust cops more than anything. So that is always going to trump there. So for me, I'm always going to be very, in tune to this situation. We're going to follow this very closely, because she didn't say one $2,000 check. She said a $2,000 check every month. She's already backpedaled on that. You're allowed to backpedal once you get into the position of power, because when you're it's easy to talk about what the house looks like standing outside. Is when you get inside that kitchen where you got to know how to cook, or else you're going to get cooked up. So I can hear that. All we're saying is, don't be surprised when shit gets real, Because how long are you gonna be out here? If you watch the Senate hearing today, and just the bullshit that went on, it lets you know that these people are getting paid. They are getting paid to do absolutely nothing, and the mediocre at best. Mediocre at best. So this was a story. This is something we're gonna bring back to you. But Eric, where can they find us?
Right here on the YouTubes. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Turn it to all. Go down and give us your thoughts, comments, concerns, feedback in the comment section where you swim. Then hop over to Facebook. Give us a page. Follow. Go ahead and share over there as well. Then hop over to Twitch. Then go to iTunes. Then go to Apple Music, Anchor, TikTok, the whole shebang. I'm telling y'all, we are like Visa. We everywhere y'all need to be. Everywhere y'all need to be. Anyway, back to you.
All right. Let's hit up to the chat.
And I'm sleep deprived, shorty on my line, and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end decide, slow it down and we can catch the vibe. But it's so hard to find through the daily grind, been working overtime. And I'm sleep deprived, shorty on my line, and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end decide, slow it down and we can catch the vibes.